Okay, I'm just going to run through a few handstand drills with you now as well. So the first one is just going to be to make sure the wrists are warm, which if you've just done that mobility flow, they will be, so you don't need to worry about this too much. I'm just stretching out the wrists again here, always good to do, and just making sure that they are perfectly warm. Just a few things that you could do if you haven't done that mobility flow already. And then we are going to sort of get into the handstand body position on the floor. So what I'm doing here, if you can see, I'm sort of lifting my belly off the floor and creating that really strong straight line. I will sort of lift my head to look at my hands in the mode. That is the better position. So looking at the hands, lifting the belly, keeping that nice flat back and pushing into the floor with the fingertips as well. So we're creating that strong straight line. You can start to feel what that looks or feels like in your body, what straight looks like or feels like. So take a note of the feeling of this. You can do a few repetitions. I'd recommend holding for say 20 seconds. Maybe you want to do 3 to 5 reps of 20 seconds. That would be ideal. Just pause the video to do so. Then we're going to do a similar thing but on your back now. So rolling over, we're going to practice that position again. So notice that my back is flat against the floor, and we're going to do a bit of a hollow body hold. So obviously my arms and legs aren't as straight as if we would be in a handstand, but we're engaging the core and keeping that flat back and body braced. So again, I'd recommend doing maybe 3 to 5 reps of about 20 seconds on that one, just to get that core strength super strong and ready to go. Okay, the next ones we are going to do are scapular push-ups, essentially. So in a high plank position, you're going to retract and protract the shoulder blades, squeezing them together at the bottom of the movement and really pushing up and through at the top of the movement. This is really good for your shoulder health. It's going to prime the shoulders for the handstand movements. Maybe keep your head a little bit stiller than me. I was getting a bit lazy by this point. Yeah, again, maybe 3 to 5 sets of about 10 repetitions would be great. And of course, you're engaging the core in the plank position as well, so building that core strength even more. Okay, now we're going to come into a downward dog position and do some plank push-ups. I am not particularly skilled at these, but basically you're going to come down, let your head gently touch the ground if you can get that far, and push back up like so. So again, priming the shoulders, building the strength in the shoulders, and again maybe 3 to 5 sets of say 20 seconds or so, or 10 reps. So again, you can pause the video and get those done if you like. Okay, so what I'm trying to demonstrate here is with a wall, you can prop your feet up a little bit higher and just practice transferring the weight into the hands, rocking forwards onto the hands and back again. And again, this is sort of a similar practice move from the floor here. So you're tucking under, kneeling, and then transferring the weight onto the hands and pushing through. You really want to squeeze the ears with the shoulders here. And obviously the more weight you put on the hands, the harder this is going to be. So really looking at transferring that weight over the hands. Again, 3 to 5 sets, 10 repetitions would be ideal there. And then once you've done those, you can progress onto the wall. I can't film that because I don't have a wall at this point in time. I might be able to film that a little bit later in the gym. But we can do walk-ups onto the wall, bringing the chest towards the wall and getting as close as you can, progressing to taking 1 foot off and trying to sort of find your balance point with 1 foot still resting on the wall, but one loose and floating, essentially. To then progressing to taking both feet off. This is going to be more of a balance exercise than some of the others, which are more strength focused. And then once you're ready for that, and that's feeling comfortable, you can practice kick-ups into the wall. But again, we can progress to that over time. But you're going to put your hands relatively close to the wall, transfer the weight over and come up straight next to it, progressing to moving away from it over time.